Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian, and we are back because it is 7:10 a.m., guys. Wakey, wakey, hands off snaky. That's right, guys. It's time to wake up, time to do our wake and bake, time to get our Tuesday morning kicked off right, guys. It is Paranormal Tuesday here on the 420 Somewhere podcast, or I'm sorry, the 7:10 a.m. podcast, guys, and we are playing Probed or Abducted. That's right, guys. We're going to be looking at UFO cases and we're going to make the determination of whether they were really abducted or maybe they were probed by someone here on Earth. Maybe it was a little mistake. We don't know. We don't know. Probed or abducted, guys. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got today in history. We got all the things, guys. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited too. We're gonna kick the tires and light the fires right now, guys. It is Tuesday. Let's get into some probing. Who's down? Mojave Martian, I know you are. Let's go ahead and do this thing, guys. We go live in two. Let's do it.
Set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing out there, guys? It is Paranormal Tuesday. This is the the 7:10 a.m. podcast, guys. How's everyone doing out there? How's everyone doing? Let's see who we got. We got Rosie Key up in here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. We got Lonnie up in the house. Good morning. The broken brain of Eric. I got this mystery box I'm going to have to unbox, guys. I cannot wait. Oh, man. I'm here in Chicago theme. I can't wait. Mr. Christopher's already rolling his eyes. Chicago theme. I can't wait to get into it. The broken brain of Eric, guys. Good guy. Good channel. Go check him out. Who else we got? We got Ron up in the house. How you doing, Ron? We got Jeremy up in here this morning, Mr. Crispers. Oh man. Oh, I'm sure every one of them was probed at one point. Lonnie, how you doing? Crazy Halloween Man, good morning, good morning. Hey, Crazy Halloween Man, have you seen the videos from the Not So Scary event yet? They're starting to float out there. A lot of the cool um, Halloween videos from theme parks are starting to come up. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights announcing the Terror Tram. It's going to be a Bloomhouse Terror Tram. I'm excited about that. A lot of stuff happening out there in the world of spooktacularness, guys, and we're going to get all into it as well. Who else we got? We got Lonnie up in the house. Good morning, Lonnie. Oh man, a bunch of people up in here this morning. I'm glad to see everyone up in here. Everyone's happy. Everyone's alive and kicking. Jeremy, how you doing? Oh man, Jeremy, every J dabs, guys. That 2 grammer hits like a truck. Hits like a truck. That's for sure. Oh man. Good morning. So how's everyone doing out there this morning, guys? You know what? Let me check the quality of the stream first thing here this morning, guys. We got to make sure that we're there we go. Let's see. Every J Jab. It's a little doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. All right. You know what we could do too is we could how's that? Is that any better? There we go. That's a little better. That's right. Using a DSLR camera. Finally putting my old cinema cameras to work, guys. Back it's still going to take a little to dial it in a little bit, but hopefully this looks pretty good. Looks and sounds good. Oh, man. All right, guys. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we are going to be dropping a podcast with former professional wrestler, the Nightmare, Nikita Koloff, guys. This guy was huge in the 80s, huge in the 90s. Part of the Koloffs, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff. The Russians came to invade America in the Cold War, guys. This was NWA. This was WCW at its finest. This is when they were rocking and rolling, man. You had the Rock and Roll Express, the Koloffs, the Midnight Express, the Legion of Doom, the Steiners. Man, tag team wrestling was at its best. And we get into it. We talk about how he wrestled Ric Flair every day for about a year and a half on tour. Talked about his retirement, about him getting saved afterwards, turning his life to Christ. Really, really good interview, guys. I would definitely check it out tomorrow, Wrestling Wednesday. We're going to be dropping it. It's a good one. It's a really good one. I had a lot of fun with it. Who else we got? Broken Brain, depending on what time you go, I will definitely want to go live with you guys. I work, so it just depends on what time I get home on Friday. But I would love to go. Who do we got? We got Death Ravage. What's up, Death Ravage? How you doing? Brian, I messaged. Yeah, I definitely, Eric. And then we got Harvey Hooligans up in the house. Tonight is the Mickey's Not So Scary. That's exciting. I know you're really looking forward to it, Halloween Man. Can't wait. All right. Anyone else who wants to go live? Even Halloween Man. Woo! Look at Halloween Man become part of the family. That's great. That's awesome. Darth Ravage, how you doing? You joined us on a great day. We're going to be playing Probed or Abducted. We're talking some crazy abduction UFO stories, and we're going to determine if they were real or if maybe they were just made up. What? People make up stories. Yeah, we're going to have a good time with we're getting into Wakey Bakey news. We got a lot of stuff. Thanks for joining us. We do it right, guys. All right, let's get into, I kind of already did roll call, but let's get in. What's this show about? Is it more interesting than frog porn? I don't know. I don't think it is more interesting than frog porn because, if you think about it, you do it froggy style. Who remembers that jam? High C was a rapper out of Compton, California. He hung out with DJ Quick, Second to None, AMG. They had like a little clique. And he sang a song called Froggy Style, where he would talk about he does it froggy style. Anyone can do it doggy style. I do it froggy style. And so much so, I actually looked to see how frogs do it. And they do it very interesting. They do it very interesting. So frog porn may be a little more interesting than the show. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You are not gonna see me flip my back up and and do it froggy style. It probably is not gonna happen. But we do it froggy style. We do it froggy style. That's right, man. That's basically the highlight of the show for you, Darth Ravage. That's probably the highlight of the show. I'm not going to lie. That's as good as it gets. Hang up now and you'll always be like, that was a good show, man, before I ruin it for you. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. All right, guys, let's get into some roll call real quick, guys. We usually have production music for this. We're working on a new video. Mr. Crispers sent us a song. Pretty awesome. I'm working on new production value, guys. But what this is, you want to get shouted out, just say, hey, Brian, you frog fucker. You froggy style fucker. Go ahead and blow up those comments. Let me know you're in the house, guys, and we will shout you out. I want to begin shout out to Rosie, the sweet, the lovely Rosie Key, the namesake of my beloved dog, who's laying in her bed right now. Rosie, health update on Rosie the Bulldog, guys. She's doing good. Surgery's looking good. She did jump yesterday, which concerned me because her incision's about this long. It's a big one. So it's really on her stomach. You got to really watch her jumping and stuff. So she kind of scared me. She jumped up the freaking stairs yesterday, and I'm like, what are you doing? But she's all good. She's eating. She's sleeping. Things are going back to normal for her. We're not out of the woods yet. We got about another week before everything's completely kind of healed. So that's your Rosie update for the Rosie the Bulldog, not Rosie Key, the community member. Lonnie, how you doing, Lonnie? The OG, the one, the only, Lonnie, broken bong, Brian's broken toe, Brian's broken everything. What's up, Lonnie, buddy? Let's see, Eric in the house, the broken brain, could be Lonnie's son. We're not 100% sure yet. Great channel, go check him out. Ron, what's up, Ron? Our buddy Ron, big Ron. Another great community member, man. I love you guys. Jeremy, Every J Dabs, great guy, great guy. Mr. Crispers, another OG in here. Good to see you, Mr. Crispers, this morning. What are you up to? Lonnie up in here. We're just rolled out of bed, no hair, no makeup before today. Wow, are you just gonna roll? I put water in my hair. Come on, man. It's the camera. It's a little more high def. You guys, we're not blurry. You guys can see me now. That's no good. The crazy Halloween man. I love it. That we're seeing him more and more. Crazy Halloween man. How you doing, buddy? Who else we got? We got Lonnie up in the house. We got Rosie Key. We got Harvey's Hooligans from Bullhead City. What's up, Bullhead City RC? When's the next race, Harvey, or the next get together? Who else we got? Darth Ravage in the house. First time, Darth Ravage. Give them a big shout out, guys. Darth Ravage up in the house doing it froggy style. I love it. Harvey's Hooligans. I could so mess with Brian right now, but I won't. It your ball. I'm your toe. You're broke. Oh, get better, Rosie. So glad Rosie the puppy's getting better. Brian, I posted a video with picture evidence that Lonnie is the father. Oh, physical therapy at 8:30 today. Nice, Darth Ravage. Nice. I actually, I'm going tomorrow for what is it for my neck. It's been a minute. Wrapping everything up, guys. One last I might have to have one last procedure done on the old neck, but other than that, oh man. So up to Vegas tomorrow, that long ass drive. I love it. Darth Ravage, are you from? Oh, I was trying to think of a cool place. I can't think of it. Oh, it's not Australia. It's not Australia. I'll tell you that. All right. Big shout out to everyone up in here, guys. Everyone up in here. Big shout out. Don't be messing with me. I'm your toe, your broken belly button. Oh, I love it. All right, guys. Let's get into some wakey bakey news this morning. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here, guys. We'll do the blinker challenge just for production value. I'm going to get a drink. Yeah, we'll do a blinker challenge this morning. Who's down for a blinker challenge? It's 7:10 a.m. blinker challenge. I am, guys. So let's get into this. Yeah, that sounds good. Blinker challenge. Here we come.
Got the podcast cranking loud, haze arising. It's 4:20 somewhere, eyes are blazing. One hand on the wheel, other on a vape. Brian stepping up, can he show his shape? Blinker challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge showdown, who's gonna fall? Brian in the running, he's giving it all. But the clouds range in the stratosphere. Champion haze, the smokehouse seer.
Oh, Darth Ravage has the 2-gram blinker. Nice. Oh, we froze up. How did we freeze up? We froze up. Did the camera die or something? Oh, I was afraid of that at one point. So a new setup requires a little bit of patience. A little bit of patience in my life. A little bit of patience in my life. That's right. Give me a second, guys, here. Let me tighten up the hatches here. There we go. Whoa. At least everyone knows I'm wearing pants now. And now everyone knows where the emergency exit is. Oh, man. We know where there's an emergency. Whoa. All right, cherry limeade, baby. That wax looked like crystal. It did, man. Oh man, that wax looked like freaking. You know what? I smoked it all. I can't even show you guys. Man, Every J Dabs had this. God, it looked like. You guys ever see Breaking Bad when Walter White confronts Tuco for the first time and he has what looks like crystal meth? But what it is like he throws it down and it blows up. That's what this wax looked like, man. This wax was crazy looking. I'm actually going to be using the Milky Cereal, baby. This is from West Coast Cure Company, guys. I'm loving West Coast Cure, man. They've really upped their game. This is some of the best tasting vape I've ever had in my life. I'm not going to lie. This is really, really fire stuff. You think Brian know I'm Lonnie? Who? What? I had no idea. With a new setup comes new responsibilities. That's right. You know what? I do want to give out a big shout out to Back to Retro, guys. He's not on here right now. He's probably working hard for the money. And I want to give a shout out to everyone out there working hard, guys. You out there, you can't comment. What do we got? 350 people in here, guys. Not everyone can comment. People are driving to work. People are, hey, if you're stuck in traffic, if you're on your way working for the man, that's right. On your way to your sad existence, working for the man. I feel you. I feel you. I'm right there with you. We give you a shout out. Today is your day because you're working hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. That's right. Big Nova Mike, everyone out there, little Cindy, Big Jim, and the twins. All the people, guys. People out there doing it froggy style. I can't wait to get my Super 7. Yeah, a 7-gram blinker, man. I want to see some challenges coming out of that, Eric. I want to see some challenges coming out of that. Oh man. All right, guys. So get your blinkers out. We are doing it. West Coast Cure. Look at that. Carolyn, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? We're getting ready for a little blinker challenge this morning. All right, let me have my drink one more time here before we do this. It's you know what? I don't smoke. I don't do the blinker challenge very well in the mornings. Lungs still what is it? In vitro. I don't in caution mode before I start smoking all day. So the first one, guys, first hit of the day. Let's do this. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo! I'm telling you. This is some of the best tasting freaking stuff. This tastes like Fruity Pebbles, the milk of Fruity Pebbles. So good, guys. So good. Hopefully, you had a good blinker challenge. Oh, man. Kevin blew his back out trying to make extra money. My mama took him under her wing to show him how to strut those corners. Oh, so yeah, big shout out to Back to Retro, man. He he has that show about making podcasts, affordable that look good. He has the Back to Retro. Sorry, guys, I just got high. Back to Retro review. Great channel, guys. The Mod Squad. Go check them out. Give them some love, guys. Great channel. Great content. They're growing over there too. There's a growing. There's a growing over there, guys. There's a growing. All right, excuse me. Excuse me for living. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey bakey news this morning. We got 2 Phoenix firefighters getting ready to go on trial after felony child abuse charges, guys. 2 former Phoenix firefighters will go on trial after being accused of felony child abuse. The firefighters are parents to a little boy, and according to court documents, Charles Bagonia and Jacqueline Arnold left the boy 2 alone inside their truck while they went into 511 Tactical Store to shop on September 2023. A bystander called 911 after spotting a boy about 15 minutes after his parents went inside. The time frame may have been longer, but it has not been seen. Blah blah. It was 96 degrees out that day. How old was the kid? 2. Okay, yeah, there's no, yeah, I would thought like if he was like 15 or 12 or something, I'm like, come on. But no, if he was 2, yeah, that's fucked up, man. Never. Why would you even just leave a baby in a car to begin with? What the hell, man? What the hell? Big news, guys. Speaking of corrupt and horrible people, big news coming out of Illinois, guys. Dalton, the Dalton Township. Tiffany Hanyard, the super mayor, self imposed super mayor, is in all sorts of trouble, guys. They did an audit. They appear to be at least $9 million in debt. All from all these purchases and these things that this mayor and her team have done. $64,000 on Amazon in one day, one order. Yeah, so 9 million. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but the top cop, her number one guy. This guy was an asshole. If you guys ever watch these videos, this guy, total power tripper. Um, he is being indicted on federal bankruptcy fraud charges. That's right. He filed for bankruptcy, and he told him he had a lot less income than he actually did. He said his ex was living with him or not living with him, something, and that was wrong about income. And this guy made $90,000 in overtime last year, just in overtime alone, and he's filing for bankruptcy. Come on, man, come on. Yeah, so that's a crazy thing happening down there. I think their time's up. I think you're going to see that bubble popping. I can't wait. I can't wait to see her face. You know, it was funny. I was a little disappointed. We were watching this thing, Deputy Chief Lacey going down there. So this fucking clown too. So they suspended him. The township, the city council suspended this guy. And he showed up for work anyway. He didn't care. He said, "No, you can't suspend me. I'm coming to work anyway. I need my overtime, apparently." And so they fired him. They fired him for this behavior. He showed back up the next day. "No, you can't fire me. I need my overtime." And he went to work. How bad, like, how ignorant are you that, oh, no, Tiffany Henyard's going to take care of me? She's going to be needing to take care of herself, man. Well, oh, when she gets arrested, the hooping and hollering, it's going to be crazy. A salary employee getting overtime. Well, he saw all his buddies getting overtime. That's not fair. How are they getting overtime and I'm not? $90,000 in freaking overtime, man. That's crazy. These guys saw a hustle and they took it, man. So yeah, a lot of charges will be dropping pending on that. Be interesting to see, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. Family of dogs maul little girl to death in Navajo County. Holy crap. Watch your kids, man. That is insane. Dogs. Uh, I remember when I was a kid, I went over to my friend Sonny Gerber's house. Old Sonny Gerber lived down on the corner of River Gardens, baby. We used to, that's where I grew up, and I would go and see if Sonny would want to play or whatever. My best friend, so we were probably like 7, 10 years old, something like that. And I went down, and they had this dog called Putz, which was this ratty, like the what you picture a freaking mutt, like a back alley mutt. That's what Putz looked like. He was just this fucking horrible looking dog, and they weren't home, so Putz got a little territorial. And he chased me down the street and he bit me in my ass. That's right. Putz reached up and bit me in my ass. That fucking dog. Oh man, yeah, I remember getting scared to death too, running for my life. Old Putz running to get me, man. Anyone see where AOC gets worked up during the speech? Another Fannie Willis. Your friend was a Gerber baby. That's right, Sonny Gerber. Oh man, good old Putz. Putz the dog. All right, let's see here. Um, Police officers swerve to avoid dog on road, crashes into wall. But was there really a dog? That's the question. The crash happened around 5:45 a.m. on August 12th near 56th Street and Thunderbird Road. Police say the officer swerved to avoid a dog that darted into the road. The officer then crashed their SUV into a small retaining wall. After the collision, the officer was checked by the fire department and did not require hospitalization. No other cars were involved. So now the question, was there really a dog? Was there really a dog, or did he nod off at 5:45 in the morning? Oh, what's this? Oh wow, ocelot spotted in southern Arizona for the first time. I'm gonna have to share this with you guys. There's a video. Um, Let me get this queued up for us. Ocelot, is that like we're gonna need Lonnie on this one? Ocelot, is that like it's like a cat, right? Like some kind of like a big cat, like I don't want to say like a mouse, but similar. All right, let's go ahead and throw this up, guys. Boom. All right, an ocelot.
In 50 years, researchers with the Phoenix Zoo and Arizona Center for Nature
There you go.
Conservation released this video showing the ocelot in the Highlands region in western Santa Cruz County. The zoo says this is a new cat not previously seen in the state. I'm trying to get a good look at it.
I'm very impressed that you knew what an ocelot was.
Well, I think I just sounded it out and I was hoping for the best.
Okay.
But if I did say it
Ocelot.
right or wrong, let me know. They've been on the endangered species list since 1972 and are only intermittently recorded here in Arizona.
Wow,
Incredible.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
that is cool. That's way cool. Yeah, guys. So an ocelot for the first time recorded here in Arizona. That's nice. You know, they're at endangered species. They're endangered species. It's nice that they're coming back. The dodo bird. Have you guys heard about this? The dodo bird is making a comeback as well. Thought to be long extinct. The dodo bird. There's been new sightings. Hang on. All right. It's all about how you word it. In January 2023, Colossus Biosciences, a Texas-based biotechnical company, announced plans to de-extinct the dodo bird using genetic engineering. So that's right, guys. I guess they're not coming back per se. But we are bringing them back with DNA. So how does that work? They'd be clones at that point, right? They wouldn't be real dodo birds. So is that what movie was that? With Vin Diesel, and it was like the end of times, and he had to smuggle a woman, a little girl who was supposedly like this the save all be all or whatever. And I remember they were like in like a market type place, and they had a tiger, but they were clone tigers because real tigers didn't exist anymore. So are we going to be like that kind of a society that we're going to have like, well, those are clone dodo birds, those aren't real dodo birds? Or like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird to think. Just go to any Walmart, you see plenty of dodo birds. Oh man, the dodo is a great channel. Adam DeWoo too. I've been watching a lot of DeWoo, the Daily Woo. It's a decent channel. That's Logan, Brian. Yeah, so clones, man. That's crazy. No, I think it was Babylon AD. That's what it was. It was on Babylon too, Babylon AD. Are we going to be living in that world, man? That they do stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know. Crazy. That's a crazy one. All right, what else we got? What else we got here? The dodo bird. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call Today in History. That's right, guys. I don't have production value on it yet. I'm still uploading everything. We're getting ready to switch platforms. Um, we'll be leaving Restream here pretty soon. So getting everything uploaded over there. So you'll have to listen to me sing it. Today in history, a journey through time. Boo boo, the big secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we wrap up this day in history. That's right, guys. Today in history for August 13th, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore in all the land, guys. Go check out these BOGO deals. They're crazy over there. Get up on them. All right, guys, we got some birthdays in the house. We got Janet Yellen, everyone's favorite American economist. We got Fidel Castro, was the political leader of Cuba, guys. Born in 1926. My man, Alfred Hitchcock, man. I love Alfred Hitchcock, the director. English-born American director Alfred Hitchcock, the legend. Alfred Hitchcock, born today, guys. Brett Lahr, American actor, born in 1895. And then in 1888, John Logie Barnard, British inventor, was born. All right, the fall of the Aztec Empire happened today, guys. On this day in 1521, Spanish conquistador Hernan Cortez captured um, Tenochtitlan, now Mexico City, after a 93-day siege, thereby ending the Aztec Empire and winning Mexico for the crown of Spain. Let's see. American writer and magazine editor Helen Gurley Brown, whose upbeat, stylish publications beginning in the mid 20th century emphasized sexual and career independence for a large audience of young women, died at age 90. 2004, American cooking expert Julia Child, who brought the art of French cooking to a vast number of Americans through her books and especially her programs on public television, where she became known for her humor and a hearty voice, died at age 91. That was back in 2004. The games of XXV8 or V3 Olympiad opened in Athens, which hosted the first modern summer games since in 1896. How you doing, Rosie? You okay, Mama? All right. New York Yankees baseball great Mickey Mantle died at age 63. Damn, I didn't realize he was that young when he died, man. People back then just looked old, man. I figured he was in his 70s at least. Oh, Mickey Mantle. The crime drama Bonnie and Clyde, starring Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, as the outlaw couple, opened in New York City, and it pioneered a new era of filmmaking, tearing down barriers and depiction of violence and sexuality. Cuban political leader Fidel Castro, who transformed his country into the first communist state in the Western Hemisphere, was born. 1919, famed racehorse Man O' War suffered the only defeat of his career. 1898, the U.S. Army took control of the Philippine port of Manila during the Spanish-American War. 1860, American markswoman Annie Oakley, who starred in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, where she was often called Little Sure Shot, was born. Oh, Annie Oakley, guys. You know what? Maybe we'll look at that for the 420 show, guys. We do paranormal and conspiracy theory. What if we did sorry. What if we did Buffalo Bill's show, man. That had to have some paranormal, some freaking conspiracy theories. I did not, Broken Brain. I did not. Jar Jar Binks, in the new Lego series, he removed some stone and rebuilt the universe. That's so Jar Jar. I love the chat in here, man. You guys are awesome. So that is your Today in History, guys. A journey through time. All right. Let's see. When are you going to open the box? We are going to probably open the box. What is today? I will do it tomorrow on the 420 Wednesday show, guys. We'll do hey Carolyn, how you doing? Just stopped in for a while. I got my paperwork and schedules written. Ugh, schedules. Work paperwork. C's Candy is really strict on the paperwork this year, guys. Old C's Candy. You have a great day, Carolyn. You have a great day. Let's see what else we got. Harvey, it was really interesting. Yeah, I need to check that one out, guys. Let's see what we got today, guys. All right, we are going to be playing a little game I like to call Probed or Abducted. That's right, Probed or Abducted. Let me see here. Let me try to find a good one. All right. Sorry, guys. You hear Rosie snoring in the background? She's going for it. There we go. Let's see. Here's a good story. Here's a story. I don't know if it's a good story, but it's a story. All right. All right. Let me get back here, guys. It is Paranormal Tuesday on the show, guys. And we are going to get into playing a little game I like to call Abducted or Probe. That's right. We are going to the wild world of the internet. We're going to be reading some alien abduction stories, and we're going to decide if they're full of shit or full of probes. One or the other. One or the other. They're full of something. They're full of something. Let's get into it, guys. It is Paranormal Tuesday. All right, guys. All right, let's get into it. It is Paranormal Tuesday. All right, this one is from Sweet Art Ophi. Sweet Art Ophi. I am massively late to this thread, but I have a real story. When I was young, the neighborhood kids used to play dark hide and seek or dark capture the flag, often pretty late at night. Our parents were okay with this as long as we didn't leave the neighborhood. It was the early 90s. We were basically thrown out of the house on weekends anyway. You guys know how that goes. Anyway, one night after the game, I was over. The game was over and everyone had gone home. My stepsis and I were hanging out in our front yard, just sitting on one of those green cable boxes talking. At one point, she stops talking and points into the sky and asks about a light in the sky. I turn and look and see it myself. The light was faint blue. It was brighter, bigger than the stars around it. It was moving in ways that seemed impossible, and it became aware we were looking at it as soon as I locked eyes on it. I don't know how to describe that. I know that it was just this immediate feeling that that it was looking right back at us. Suddenly, the light moved towards us almost in the blink of an eye. When it began roughly doubling the size of a star in the sky to as bright as an airplane or helicopter searchlight instantly. There was no sound. The light didn't illuminate the surrounding area. It just gave it a weird feeling. I tried to say something to my sister, but found myself unable to speak. I could suddenly barely move. I just uh, I just remember trying to turn my head to see my sister looking very scared and unable to speak or move. I thought I had heard a noise and the light started shining on me, which made me turn my head back towards the object, and I felt a piercing light basically blinding me. I was bathed into a blue light. After this, they after the after these things after this things get a bit hazy, like I was meant to not remember it, even though certain moments are as plain as the memory from that time. I was in a place that was mostly dark, but there were lights, and it seemed to hover by themselves with no visible technology, pole, etc., holding them up. I don't know if I was laying down or standing up because there was a feeling of no gravity or downward force in any direction. I remember interacting with an entity that was human esque, but seemed to be different, like a beautiful person, but they had no male or female characteristics, completely androgynous, but they were symmetrically and smooth appearance in the face and body, otherwise very human looking. They talked to me, but I was actually aware, I was acutely aware that it was in my head and not out loud. I was like moments of being conscious with moments of haze in between. I don't know how to describe it. I was aware that they were doing things to me, but I don't remember what. But I do distinctly remember a piercing device they inserted just behind my ear on my right side. It was plenty deep, and it didn't hurt. It just felt like almost itchy for a second. And then they told me they were taking a sample, depositing something that would allow them to remotely monitor me for some time. They explained this was not the first time they had done this to me, specifically that they would continue to do so throughout my life. And they were literally thousands of people they were doing this to. It was a scientific study of some kind. They tried to explain to me, but honestly, I don't remember the purpose. I was able to ask them a few things in the moments of being conscious, like whether my sister was, and they explained she was having the same thing done to her. I asked them point blank if they were aliens. They found it humorous and told me they were humans from the future. But I got the distinct feeling this wasn't the truth. Again, I don't know how to describe why I thought this. It was different feeling when they told me this versus the other things that were saying. I felt like a lie or a simplification of some kind. Story still goes on, guys. What do you guys think? BS aliens do not look attractive or beautiful. Halloween Man, Great Pumpkin says, keep it real, homie. Halloween Man, it's not safe and friendly. What? What? What do we got? Hopefully, where's Halloween Man? Please keep the dough. I love Halloween Man. I thought maybe he got offended. Um, Halloween Man's awesome. Um, what is it? So, I interviewed a guy. Maybe I'll drop that today. Man, you know what? Maybe I will. I'll have to find it. He talks about his theory that aliens are fallen angels. Aliens are the demons. And the reason we don't see them much is because Earth still has a protective shield around it from God, protecting it from the aliens, from Satan, so to speak. And when that veil gets removed, that's when they're going to come, and we're going to think that they're aliens. We're going to think the Antichrist. He had a pretty good theory. It made a lot of sense. So you know what? I'm thinking, like, if an alien doesn't want to scare you, or a demon, whatever, wouldn't they come in a form that you're okay with? Don't they say that when you die, like your guide will show up in a form that you're comfortable with, that you're used to. Those crazy Nordic aliens. You got to watch out for those Viking aliens, Nova Mike. You got to watch out. So I kind of get that. I kind of get that a little bit. Um, Let me see. After some time of being out of it again, I became aware that my body was bathed in blue light again, and the darkness started to recede, and I was able to see the stars in the sky again. I don't know how long it was before I really understood where I was, but at some point I sort of came to realize that I was sitting on the grass next to my sister in the neighbor's yard, about 50 or 60 feet from the original spot. My sister came to almost the same time. We both immediately looked at each other, and then the light was gone, but the sun was coming up. It was then I realized it had been hours. We didn't really talk about what had happened. We just felt the need to go inside and go to bed before we get in trouble. It was years later before I ever spoke to my sister about that night, and she remembers much less than I do. She remembers seeing the light, being blinded by it, and then feeling weird, and then waking up beside me. To this day, she explained it away by us seeing a helicopter in the sky and falling asleep because we were tired. She won't discuss it beyond that. I honestly had forgotten about this event until 2 years ago when my wife mentioned I had a spot behind my right ear that kind of looked like a bird mark or a scar, um, like a pimple or a mole. She likes to pop things and was dying to let me try to get her to pop it. She reminded me of it. Memories of the event flooded back into my head. I was a bit emotional, but agreed to let her mess with it. She tried to pop it, but nothing came out. It's still there. It looks exactly as she described. Kind of like a mole, but like a scar. I've had MRIs and other scans throughout the years, but nothing has ever shown up. I have no idea what it is or if anything is in there. Um, I try not to think of it because I wasn't scared at the time. It's unnerving to think about now. That's my story as honestly as I remember it. So, what do you guys think? Probed or abducted, guys? Is she full of shit or is he full of shit? Gross, him and his sister came out the same time. What do you guys think? Full of shit or abducted or probe? You know what? I kind of believe this one. I kind of believe this one. I'm going to say they were definitely abducted. I believe them. I believe them. Let's see. Yeah, special. Supernova. Yeah, Supernova knows about all that stuff, man. Um, Yeah, so I'm going to say this one as far as I think she believes it. He believes it. That's what I abducted. That's right. All right, this one's from Paul's Reddit username. All right, I was abducted outside my cousin's wedding reception. It's all very hazy. There were two of them, and they carried these powerful hand torches and kept shining in my face. They could speak a rudimentary form of English. They kept asking questions about how much I had been drinking. I presume because Earth is a water planet, they had questions about about what we drank. Contrary to popular belief about anal probes, one of the aliens kept trying to make me put my pants on, not take them off, but I couldn't find the pants then. The other alien seemed to be in charge, kept talking about disturbing the other wedding guests, and he tried to abduct my champagne bottle. The spacecraft had lots of bright lights on it, mostly red and blue. They took me to their mothership and put me in a holding area with some other humans they had also abducted that day. The next thing I know, it was morning, and I was standing on the pavement downtown outside the police station. I was very fuzzy headed, but physically unharmed. The whole experience gave me a terrible headache, and then I threw up on the bus. Abducted or probed? He wanted to get probed. He wanted to. Oh man. I love that. I love that. Um, that is actually pretty darn good. All right. I'm going to say that is definitely probed. He got probed. Oh, so this one's from Big Mama. They took me in the middle of the night. I was out feeding the cattle under the moonlight. And then a big light came over me. Next thing I knew, I was driving down the road talking to whatever I realized was my father, or the person whose body I am now in's father. He made a joke about the time being slow, and he has seen an episode of X-Files that mentioned the time reverses when aliens abduct so they can drop you off at the same time as they picked you up. Except I think I mixed something up because I'm not in the same body I left in. I still remember the whole life before, but I'm 18 years younger in this body, so I don't really mind. But a few years after the incident, I went to see the farm I once lived on was still there, but it took me a while to get there without suspicion. It was gone, like it never stood. Maybe it was all just a dream. Who feeds cows at night? That's what I want to know. They were gray with big eyes, little mouths. They would just started while I peed. They just stared while I peed. I don't think I was dealing with top brass. I woke up to pee like a camel. So I started peeing. One of the grays slapped the wall and pointed to the bowl. So I got the hint. I kind of duck walked over to the bowl and I peed in it. I had the shirt I came in with, but my pants were gone. So my cuckoo was out. It was full Porky Pig in the drafty dome. I'm starting phase 2, which means I'm sitting on a stool while 40 gray aliens take turns gently baiting my knockers. They were really respectful about it. They were in a line, and then one by one, they step up, slap a knocker, and then go to the end of the line, wait for another turn. It didn't hurt. It felt super off the books. I swear to God, there was one gray alien by a door just kind of peeking in and out. I thought he was a lookout. Like, it's not one of the most worst Wednesday nights. My grand exit was when I basically, like a big airplane toilet. Okay. Um, I dropped down 7 feet off the roof on a Long John Silver's and then threw out my pants separately. They missed the roof. My slacks landed on a freaking pine tree 30 feet away. So I had to just chill up there with my damn cuckoo hanging out until the place opened up. I don't know what that was. They were hitting his Bugzinga. Oh my God, that's funny. Fake. Who the feeds cattle at night? Exactly. Tyler Perry got abducted. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. I gotta get ready to head off to the big work town. The big work town. Appreciate you guys. It's just utterly absurd. That's scary, Harvey. You in leather pants. Oh, I love it. I love it. You guys rock, man. We'll be back at 4:20 with another great show, guys. I think we're going to be looking at Buffalo Bills wild ride and the conspiracies and the paranormal that go with it, guys. It sounds interesting. I think that would be a good one. So join us at 4:20. We're gonna have Chantel. I'll have some news for you soon about a start date and all that. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys rock. Have a great, blessed rest of your day. I will see you guys on the flip side. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button, guys. And we will see you on the flip side.
thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you.